Hey friends, so today I'm going to share with you how to be an amazing life coach so you can transform your clients' lives. All right, so I am recording this in Park City, Utah. I've never been here. I'm vacationing this week with my family. And the cool thing about being an online life coach is you can literally work from anywhere in the world as long as you have Wi Fi. And look at this view that I have right now. Isn't that gorgeous? There's all these ski runs in the background. I'm not really a big skier, but if you are, Park City is the place to be. So, okay, let's go ahead and dive in and talk about what really makes an amazing life coach. A lot of times people think it's about being like this perfect, wise life guru that has all this amazing advice and tells their clients what to do. And it's actually, that's the least helpful thing that you can do for your clients, because basically it's saying that you don't trust them as the expert. You are treating yourself as the expert and like they know nothing. I know, kind of crazy, right? That's what I thought when I first became a life coach, that you were going to tell your clients what to do and how to live their life. But that's actually not what to do. Okay, so the first thing that makes you an amazing life coach is really being able to deeply listen to your clients. So if you think about it, most people, as they're going about their daily lives, don't really have someone in their life that's taking the time to sit down in front of them and really actively listen. I didn't really think that this was a big deal, but it is. Our clients need this from us. And it shows that, we care and that we hear and understand what they're saying and what the problem is. And if you're not listening, it's really hard to help your clients because you don't understand what the issue is and what they need support with. So active listening is always the first place to start with being a really great coach. And we like to say that in a life coaching session, the life coach should only be talking about 20% of the time, and the client is talking 80% of the time. So that means 80% of the time you are listening as the coach. And so, what does that sound like to listen? It's, making eye contact, unless you're on a phone session with your client, but also like doing little nods and gestures, making sure your body language is open and facing them. And, occasionally doing like the, yeah, oh, wow, like, just showing them that you're there. And then also repeating back what you're hearing them say. So, like, one of my favorite phrases to use is, so what I'm hearing you say is, and then summarizing and repeating that back. And so those are some things to do with active listening. Okay, so the next thing that makes an amazing life coach is being able to challenge your clients and hold them accountable to their desires and their dreams. Remember, this is why they hired you. A lot of times things are going to get in the way for people. And so you're going to be that person to constantly remind them of what they want and why they want. And every week, doing some type of like checking in, or asking them what got in the way, or right, just making sure that they're moving forward each week. That way that they can be successful, because their friends and their family aren't going to be able to do this for them. A lot of times people say, well, why do I need a life coach when I have friends and family who can help me? But really, a life coach is specially trained to help someone achieve their goals in life, and our friends and family haven't been trained in that. And so a life coach knows how to challenge someone when they hear like a limiting belief or a story coming up that is holding the client back, or they show up to the calls each week and they're saying, okay, I didn't get this done, and we're going to challenge them and say, well, you said that this was the most important thing in your life. What's getting in the way? How come this isn't a priority at the moment for you, right? So this is what your clients are really paying you to do, is to challenge them and hold them accountable so they can be successful. So the next thing that makes someone an amazing life coach is not trying to fix your clients or take their problems away from them, this can be really hard as a sensitive empath like myself. But you have to remember that everyone is on their own unique life journey, and that the struggles and the challenges are a big part of that. Kind of think of it as like a caterpillar trying to transform into a butterfly, and it needs to be in that cocoon period where it's all just like ooey gooey mushy inside. And if you try to get into that cocoon and rescue the caterpillar and take it out, it you're ruining the process and it can't transform into a butterfly. So it's the same thing with your clients. It's going to be hard at times to watch them suffer and for them to be hurting, but the best thing you can do is to hold space and say, what's the best way I can support you through this, and let them create the agenda. Let them tell you what they need versus you saying, okay, this is what you need to do to fix this or to make this better. That is like one of the worst things that you can do for your clients. It's not helpful. Everyone else in their life is already trying to tell them what to do or not to do to make their lives better. This is what happened for me when I was going through a divorce and I got fired literally in the same span of a week. And everyone was like, you need to sue your ex-husband, you need to go get a new nursing job right away. And I didn't want that. And luckily I was working with a life coach. And so she said, well, what do you want to do now, Krista? What do you need? And it was just so great the way that she didn't try to fix things. She just like held space for me and just said, like, how can we work through this together? How can we get you on the other side? And that was really powerful and exactly what I needed at that time. So I want you to be able to do that for your clients too when they're struggling. All right, so the next thing that will make you an amazing life coach is really practicing trusting your clients, trusting that they are the experts of their life, that they have all the solutions. I didn't understand how to do this for a long time, and I really didn't trust my clients. And I remember thinking like, oh, they're not going to follow through on their goals, they're not going to get results, they're not going to do this. And they felt that energy from me. And so then they didn't trust in themselves either. This is really, really important to do. And I wish I could tell you like how to do it, but it's just like when your client is sitting in front of you and you're just, maybe silently to yourself saying like, I trust you to get your own results. I trust you to work through this. Like, and then sending that energy towards them so they feel that. So practice that. Also practice that on sales calls as well. Trust that the potential client will make the right decision for their life, whether to hire you or not. And they're going to walk away from that call feeling so empowered and like, wow, I feel really good. And there really is a big difference when someone trusts you and someone doesn't trust you. And this also can be applied to personal relationships as well. This is why I love helping to train people to become life coaches, because it helps them to improve in their everyday relationships and everyday lives as well. The coaching skills that you learn when you're working with your clients, you can use in your personal life as well. All right. And the last thing that makes an amazing life coach is acknowledging and celebrating your clients' achievements. Right? It might be something that you don't think is a big deal, but it's a huge deal for your client. Maybe they set a goal of, I want to drink a glass of water every day over the next 7 days. And then they come onto their next session. They're like, oh my gosh, I did it. I drank a glass of water every single day. And they need you to celebrate with them and be so excited, because this is like the first step that they're taking towards making these major changes in their life. And most people in the outside world aren't going to get it. They're going to be like, oh, big whoop, like you drink a glass of water, whatever. Anyone can do that. But, right, like our clients, they need someone that truly believes in them and is going to get excited with them and celebrate the small wins and the big wins. And so on my private client sessions, we always start out every session with celebrating a win together. And then at the end of the session, I'm always asking like, how can I acknowledge you today? And it just makes them feel so good and builds up their confidence. And then when they, really trust and believe in themselves, then anything is possible for them. So we always want our clients walking away excited and motivated and inspired and believing in themselves after the sessions. And that can happen when you celebrate and acknowledge them in as many ways as possible. Okay, so that's it. So let's quickly review what makes an amazing life coach. So making sure to deeply listen to your clients so they feel seen, heard, and acknowledged, challenging and holding them accountable towards their dreams and their desires, making sure that you're not trying to fix your clients or take their problems away or trying to save them, making sure that you trust your clients and that you acknowledge and celebrate all of their accomplishments during your time together. All right, I hope that you found this video incredibly useful, and I have some really exciting news. I don't know if it's going to be this fall or this winter, but I am going to be opening up my own life coach certification school. This is something that I have been wanting for years, and I have been dreaming it and planning it and building it. And so I have a wait list available that I would love for you to sign up for if you would love for me to teach you how to become a professional certified life coach in 6 months. So this would all be online. I'm going to only open up 6 spots for the first round, and you are going to learn everything about how to set up your coaching sessions, how to use active listening, powerful questioning, how to hold your clients accountable, how to help them set SMART goals, how to build your online coaching business from scratch, branding yourself, marketing yourself, selling yourself, setting up your signature coaching package, everything that you need to be a successful full-time life coach. This is what I'm going to teach you in my certification program. So below you will find the wait list. Sign up. You'll be the first to know when I open up enrollment, and then you'll also get special deals as well. So yeah, you're going to want to make sure that you're on that list. Thank you so much for following my YouTube videos, and I hope that you subscribe so you keep getting notified when new videos come out, so that way I can help you to continue becoming a life coach and building a successful online coaching empire. All right, everyone, have an amazing day. I love you all, and I'll see you all next week. All right, bye.